Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How y'all doing today? For today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are gonna love. We're gonna be talking about the Dallas Mavericks and their 2020 offseason options. The Dallas Mavericks had a pretty good 2020 NBA season. They literally had a rookie of Luka Doncic transforming into a superstar in literally 1 year. This is only Luka's second season with the Mavericks, and the fact that he's putting up triple doubles and leading this team to the NBA playoffs, their future looks surely bright. Last year, the Mavericks weren't even in the playoffs, and this year, they ended up with the record of 43-32 as the 7th seed in the Western Conference. And what's very interesting is that they almost beat the Clippers in the first round, the 2nd seed, and the team that was supposed to win it all. I'll be completely honest with you guys, I love Luka Doncic. The Dallas Mavericks are one team in the NBA that I make sure I do not miss a single game, and from looking at this team, they're really good. Something that I noticed about this team is that during the game, they play really well throughout the first 3 quarters, but in the 4th quarter, they just can't close it out. And with every good team, I always mention it, every great team, there is always room for improvement. The Dallas Mavericks can always get better in some aspects. That's why in this video, we're going to be talking about the Dallas Mavericks and how they can get better in this upcoming offseason. So if you're a big Dallas Mavericks fan, this video is perfect for you. But before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. I'm putting up 6 videos per week, and I guarantee you guys will love all the content that I'm putting out. So if you are new, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched the video and loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys. I would really appreciate it. It would really help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's go straight into the Dallas Mavericks and their 2020 offseason plan. When talking about the Dallas Mavericks, one thing that's for sure is that going and looking into the future, this team is just going to keep getting better. They have a dynamic duo of Kristaps Porzingis and of course superstar Luka Doncic, and that's why if Mark Cuban continues to surround this team around these two, put in the perfect role players, the perfect teammates, and the perfect, surrounding cast, the Dallas Mavericks are going to be a top 3 seed in the next upcoming 5 years. The fact that Luka is only in his 2nd season and doing these amazing things, it just speaks wonder on how this team can just get better when he becomes more comfortable and become more known to winning in the NBA. When talking about this offseason, the Dallas Mavericks have a few assets they can use to improve their roster. So far, they've used $112 million into their salary cap, but what they've been given is a $9 million mid-level exception. When talking about the NBA draft, they have the number 18th overall pick and the 31st overall pick, and I believe if they're going to use these draft picks to draft a rookie, they should focus on the areas of improvement, which are finding a wing player that is great on the defensive end and also finding more of a defensive big man that focuses more on rim protecting. I also believe that these NBA draft picks could be used in a potential trade, and we'll be looking into that later. When talking about the Mavericks' current roster for 2021, from what it looks like, they pretty much have the main pieces and roster coming back. They got Kristaps Porzingis, they got Delon Wright, they got Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, they got Luka, of course, Seth Curry, Dorian Finney-Smith, Boban, and Jalen Brunson. When talking about players they could potentially be losing to free agency, this is the list. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. with a player option, Courtney Lee will be unrestricted, JJ Barea unrestricted, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist as well. They'll be losing TREY BURKE, and also Willie Cauley-Stein has a player option. That was just a simple overview of what the Dallas Mavericks will be having. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the priorities. I've made 4 priorities that I believe the Dallas Mavericks have to do in order for them to get better for next season. The first priority is re-signing TREY BURKE after they signed him for just a $200,000 contract for this season. TREY BURKE was a big spark plug for them this season. He was a great 6th man off the bench, and in the 8 games of the NBA bubble, he averaged about 12 points per game, 4 assists, 1 steal, and playing 24 minutes total for the roster. If you watched the NBA playoffs against Los Angeles Clippers, TREY was a big spark plug. He was actually a main offensive enforcer, scoring buckets, not afraid to take the shot, not afraid to drive to the basket. TREY was a great piece, and I just love the energy he brought to this team as a backup point guard. Re-sign TREY, I don't think he'll be expecting much, maybe a $5 million deal. The second priority is one of the most important things that I believe they should do, and that's making sure that Kristaps Porzingis, KP, is fully healthy. I'll be honest though, when talking about the regular season, it was pretty good from what he showed us. He played 57 games out of 75, averaged about 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks per game. But of course, a big injury hit him in the NBA playoffs in the first round. He played the first 2 games against the Los Angeles Clippers and was ruled out the final games of the series. And the interesting fact about that, guys, is that if Kristaps Porzingis was healthy, could the Dallas Mavericks win? I'm a big believer in this. I believe if Kristaps Porzingis was healthy and available in this series, I believe the Dallas Mavericks could have won in Game 7. If you agree with me, just smash that thumbs up button right now. It was reported that he got a meniscus tear, and the Dallas Mavericks head training staff, all their doctors, have to make sure he's fully healthy and make him ready to go into a full season next year. And if he's not, don't bring him back yet, because it's better to be safe than sorry. The third priority is signing a perfect free agent with that mid-level exception, and I have a good one in mind. I believe they should target Marcus Morris, who was previously on the Clippers and is now being unrestricted. Marcus Morris is one of those versatile power forwards that any team would love. He's pretty good defensively and a better offensive player for a cheap price. He fits the criteria perfectly as a mid-level exception player because with that price, he might and could be able to play better than that price and is willing to be a role player in a given opportunity. If Marcus Morris signs with Dallas Mavericks, he could easily be a starting power forward if KP plays the center, or even be a 6-man, 7-man player for the team. He would easily be the 3rd or 4th scoring option, so for him, it's a good thing. But the fourth priority is my favorite, and that's saving enough money for 2021 for Giannis. One of the biggest rumors is that Giannis could potentially be joining the Dallas Mavericks, joining Luka Doncic and Porzingis in 2021. Of course, we all know his situation. He'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2021, and that's why I believe the Dallas Mavericks should focus on that. Focus on giving Luka Doncic a max contract next season, and also focus on making sure you have enough cap space and cap room to sign Giannis. Make a big 3 of Luka, KP, and Giannis. This team would literally win the Western Conference. But overall, guys, I do believe the Dallas Mavericks have to do one thing in this upcoming offseason to easily be contenders next year, and that's trading for a 3rd star on the team, a 3rd all-star that could assist Luka and KP. The Dallas Mavericks do have some great trading pieces. Their whole roster, they have some pretty good depth, and that's why some NBA teams would love some of their depth in return for their star. The first player is going for Victor Oladipo of the Indiana Pacers. We've all heard it recently that Victor Oladipo, accordingly, is as good as gone when it comes to this upcoming offseason because he will be an unrestricted free agent going into next season. The addition of Victor Oladipo to the team will be absolutely perfect for the roster. He can easily be a shooting guard beside Luka Doncic to be great both offensively and defensively. And I believe due to his multiple injuries in Indiana before he was an all-star, he might need a new opportunity, a new atmosphere to rebuild his journey and also rejuvenate his career. Oladipo to the Dallas Mavericks just makes sense, and there's just great balance there. If the Mavs can offer maybe DeLon Wright, Tim Hardaway Jr., and their 2020 first round pick, I believe that'll be enough for the Indiana Pacers to accept that deal. But if they're unable to get Victor Oladipo, I believe targeting Bradley Beal of the Wizards will be a best case scenario for them. That would be an absolutely amazing trade. They'll be getting a big 3 of Luka, Bradley, and KP. Of course, we all know Bradley Beal's situation. He has not said anything when it comes to being and wanting to be traded from the Wizards. So far, we believe he wants to stay loyal and end his career off here. But still, the most important thing about an NBA player's career is winning championships and being in a winning organization. And Bradley Beal is not getting that in Washington. So maybe joining a team that's upcoming, a team that's going to keep getting better, might be a good situation for him. If the Mavericks can offer up DeLon Wright, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Brunson, Willie Cauley-Stein, and 2 first-round picks, I believe that might be enough for the Wizards to have and start a conversation. Just imagine that lineup, guys. Luka, Bradley Beal, Finney-Smith, Porzingis, and Dwight Powell. This team would be amazing offensively. But overall, guys, this wraps up my video for today on the potential moves the Dallas Mavericks can make in this upcoming offseason. What's most important to me is I want to know what you guys think. Are there any other moves you guys think the Dallas Mavericks could make? Any other free agents? Any other trades? Let me know all your thoughts. But other than that, guys, take it easy. God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!